your first time at Take Your Child to Work?
Yes, it
Okay.
is.
What have you seen so far today?
I've gone on the tram, the train, and I biked with my dad to the train station.
My goodness. Biking, the train, and the tram? Transportation and parking likes this.
My dad had some meetings I had to go to.
Meetings. So what was it like being in a meeting?
Kind of boring. They talked about stuff I didn't really understand.
What's been fun?
I have seen a therapy dog.
In an ambulance, I took a computer apart.
You took a computer apart? Seriously? I've never even done that.
I kind of love being a superhero.
So have you ridden the tram yet?
Yes.
What'd you think of it?
It was pretty cool. I
Yeah?
liked it.
It goes up in the sky.
It was so high in the sky. Were you scared?
No,
Not even when it swung?
no.
If you could change anything about the tram, what would you change?
It's so crowded.
It's too crowded. What does your mom do here at OHSU?
Work? That means that she works on babies.
She works with babies. That's what a nurse practitioner means.
She's a research assistant.
What's she studying?
Hearing.
Hearing. What?
Hearing, yeah.
I'm sure you get that joke a lot.
She works in the cancer research.
And what is she researching there for the night?
I don't know if I'm allowed to say. Brain tumors. I don't know.
Brain tumors. Okay.
And testing new medications.
She's a genetic counselor, which means she works with families and talks to them about their rare genetic condition.
Wow. She might have cued you on that, huh? No? So what does her day look like?
Crying parents.
What does a researcher do? What do you think your mom does all day?
The dishes.
The dishes. So what does your dad do here at OHSU?
He's an administrator.
Okay. What does that mean?
I don't know.
Cancer research?
So what do you imagine he does all day?
Meetings and
Meetings,
emails.
meetings. How does he find a cure for cancer?
I don't know.
I don't know either. What do you envision you would do on your breaks if you were working here?
Eat.
You would eat?
Eat a lot, yeah.
Yeah, well, eat a lot. If she's having lunch, what is she eating?
Something healthy. Or McDonald's, one of them.
Healthy or McDonald's, one of the two. What do you think she eats for lunch?
I'm hoping not gross stuff because I kiss her.
What would be considered gross stuff?
Guacamole.
Ooh, guacamole, yeah. We don't want to kiss after guacamole, for sure. What do you think he does for his breaks and his lunches?
Talks to friends, texts, eats.
Eats? What's he eating?
Anything without meat.
Anything without meat, okay. What would you have for lunch?
Mac and cheese, pizza, grilled cheese.
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell. What would you put on your pizza?
Olives, macaroni and cheese, pepperoni, pineapple.
Oh, we're gonna make that the Silex special at Mac Hall. If you were working at OHSU, would you want to, and what would you do?
I mean, it'd be really cool to be a brain surgeon.
Brain surgery is like completes the circle, so your mom does the research and you get to implement it.
Yeah, that'd be really cool.
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Well, I used to be interested into like EMT and like emergency room stuff, but I kind of changed my mind because I don't know if that's for me.
What made you change your mind?
Well, I broke my leg and I rode in an ambulance and I really didn't like it, so.
If you were teaching doctors how to be doctors, what would you want to teach them?
I'll teach them how to give shots.
Curing cancer.
Curing cancer, I love it. We need to get her on board right away.
To not eat gross stuff. Don't eat gross stuff.
Keep patients alive.
Keep patients, that's a good one. Have you had a shot before? Yeah.
Like 100 times.
100 times? That's a lot of shots.
One time I had 3 shots in one day.
If you were a researcher, what would you study?
I would study diseases.
Oh yeah? What kind of diseases?
Probably the measles right now since it's kind of an outbreak.
If you were a researcher, what would you study?
Reptiles.
Animals. I'd like to focus in herpetology and I guess randomly squirrels.
I was studying penguins at my school and I got a lot of facts down, and I want to keep studying penguins.
Tell me then, if you could change something about OHSU, what would you change?
I would change the college part for sports.
You'd add a sports team? What kind of team? What kind of sport?
Football.
Football. You'd add a football team? How come we don't have a football team?
Exactly.
What would you change about OHSU then as a researcher?
Parking.
Make a note of that. Anything else you want to say to all of the OHSU people out there?
Goodbye.
Any more meetings? He does. Okay.
I like your style, man. Have fun today. Win in all the meetings.